Hello and welcome to the Watering Hole. Thanks for checking out this clip. Don't forget to like and subscribe because that'll make the baby Jesus cry, and I know how much you guys love making the baby Jesus cry. Anyway, last news story. So in every accusation is a confession news.
Oh boy.
Trump backer who pledged to fight against child trafficking arrested on child porn charges.
Oh, of course. Of course.
And this isn't like just some nobody. This is someone who's let's see, where's they talk about his wife on here. So he's kind of a nobody, but his wife So in 2004, his wife appeared on Steve Bannon's War Room podcast and spoke with future FBI Director Kash Patel about her voter mobilization efforts in Wisconsin. She was the chair of the Door County Republican Party and was a delegate at the 2024 Republican National Convention. So, like, they're not higher ups, but they're not nobody.
This is a person with some power and influence.
I don't know about power and influence, but like it's someone who is high enough up in the ranks that they have spoken directly with Kash Patel and have been on Steve Bannon's podcast. So, yeah. This is not so. In 2009, he was investigated for child porn possession, and that investigation just kind of fizzled out, and nobody really knows why. Because like they found a bunch of crap on his laptop, and then there were just no charges brought. But now he's been arrested again.
Perish the thought.
So yeah,
you didn't successfully stop him from doing the kitty diddler stuff, so he went and kitty diddled again. Weird. Well,
no, and he was one of these people that was posting on Facebook all the time about how Democrats are a bunch of kitty diddlers, and we need to stop child trafficking, and whole time.
I agree with you. Child trafficking is bad, but if I make that the thing that I'm talking about every fucking day, somebody's gonna side-eye me at some point.
They should.
Like, I recognize that there's a set of people for which, like, there can be a singular focus when it comes to politics like this, but more often than not, we see the same story happen where the super vocally anti-gay pastor turns out to have a boyfriend or have a fuck buddy or have a Grindr account. The super anti-child porn person also just happens to have child porn. And like, you'll find people, parents even, who are some of the most motivated to be anti-child porn. And yet, they don't talk about it every goddamn day, and they arguably have more motivation to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason they don't talk about it all goddamn day. It's because they don't think about it all goddamn day. And they don't think about it all goddamn day because they're not fucking consuming it.
Yeah, I make a similar point. In my upcoming video is a response to Matt Powell. And it's him talking about how sex before marriage is bad. And so like it's one of those things where it's like I feel like the only reason you are talking about this is it gives you an excuse to think about it, because like he's talking about like, oh, you know, even if you live together and are in a committed relationship, having sex without being married is bad for you. You're gonna get depression, you're gonna get this, it's gonna be tearing you apart. And it's like,
find me
you know what,
studies that prove that, Matt. Go ahead.
He is like he's spending a lot more time being upset about my sex life than I am. And like I have more reason to think about my sex life. And really, the only reason sex is an issue in our relationship is because we have too goddamn many kids, so it doesn't happen enough. But that's not a marriage issue. That's a physical reality issue. Yeah, I will say he does tell us in this video that he's got scientific sources, and oh man, they're fun. You gotta watch on Friday. But those the scientific sources he pulls, ooh, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. It's mwah. I could like guess at the craziest, like the least reliable possible source that you could think of that Matt would call a scientific source, and I guarantee you, you will not guess what he actually used.
Why am I coming up blank? You'd think this is something that I could actually pull up
Oh,
pretty
come
easy,
on.
but
Come on, Jassa. AIG, that's fucking amateur league.
if AIG is your so not AIG, not Answers News, not Hovind. God, not the Discovery Institute. What are
Oh, I don't know if I want to say it, but there's someone in one of the chats that they didn't get it, but they're close.
mm,
They're close. Should I say it? Should I say it?
Go
I'm
ahead.
bad at baiting. I just want to tell you guys. So Duct Tape Jake guessed high school science fair. Close. A high school newspaper.
A high school newspaper
A high school fucking newspaper.
where the types of information you're gonna find are people hearing something that their parents argued about and then making it everybody else's fucking problem. I don't want to be on this planet anymore.
No, no.
Done.
Okay. I have to read a quote from the newspaper. I have to read it. Just a second. Gotta find it first. Okay. So this direct quote from the newspaper. I'm sorry, you guys are getting the video spoiled for you on Friday because I can't resist. So direct quote from the newspaper. It always goes pretty sour because they're like, oh, you just used me to be a shouty, when in reality it was a consensual conjoining of two hearts, said the same anonymous senior boy. They're looking for someone long-term, and sometimes the shoddy-nator does not want long-term.
Oh,
It's natural. Some people are just more clingy than others. That is a direct quote from Matt's scientific source.
do you know the exact kind of person
Thank you for
who
subscribing,
receives
Duct Tape Jake.
zero sex? The kind of person who calls himself the
The
shouty
shoddy-nator.
that is a person who has had absolutely zero sex.
It's a fucking high school senior. They just want people to think
they're
had
going
sex.
for clout. They're sitting there going, man, you don't understand. My body counts in the triple digits. My body counts in the triple digits. It's gotta be, man. It's gotta be. I'm just like, it's gotta be one of those fuckers.
Yeah, guaranteed. But it's like, I couldn't believe it. And he knows that it's ridiculous too, because like he showed the logo and he shows it as if like, oh, see, I have sources. So he'll show the headline and the logo and a little excerpt from the thing or whatever. And when he did that, he cropped the name of the high school out of the logo.
Yeah, but all you have to do is search the title of the article.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's gonna
how I
find
found it. That's how I found it. I was in shock when I got it. I was like, there's no way. Like when I first Googled it, I'm like, first thing that came up was a high school newspaper. I'm like, no, that can't be it. So I kept scrolling. I'm like, nothing else is coming up. Maybe it's the high school newspaper. And it was. So yeah,